Alright guys, BigPoppaTMo here. We're back. Play some more Escape the Pacific. Continuing adventures on our island hopping fun. Make sure you like that video. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. Doesn't cost you a thing. Means the world to me. I do notice a lot of my viewers are not yet subscribed, so please hit that subscribe button. Click the notifications, get notified every time I go live or post new content. But I want to show you all something. So first off, we had a huge disappointment. The two palm trees that had coconuts on them, when I slept, they dropped their coconuts like I thought they would. They dropped two. The others disappeared. So like 8 coconuts just like poof, vanished into the wind. So out of those 2 coconuts, I got 1 piece of rope. A little disappointing. Led me to the conclusion that I needed to organize my inventory a little bit. And look what I was carrying. All those sickles and all of these axes. Now bear in mind, I already have an axe. I still have 2 in storage. I put 2 sickles in storage, so I'm dropping 6 sickles. Let's see, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 axes. Now what I did is I went through and I sharpened all of the axes with this stone, and I got the 3 best. The one I'm carrying is 100%, I have a 98, and I have a 97. These are all 96s and 95s. So, dropping all those. Then the next thing I did is I took all of my boxes, and I made 2 new boxes out of the larger materials, the palm fronds and such, because they offer more volume that they store than the small crates. Same weight, more volume. So I put 2 of those on there. I still have a few smaller crates on here for later in case we have to do that again. But I also found out that the island was a little bit glitched. Remember how I was leaning in the last one? So I totally restarted the game. And when I came back, there was a 3rd medium crate just sitting there. So I grabbed that, broke that down into planks. They're all on the boat. Good to go. We are going to say goodbye to these turtles. You guys are lucky. We're not going to kill you. We are going to head off to the Mystery Island. That one up there in the northeast corner of the map. We're going to go check that out. We named this one Turtles and Bananas because that's what it has. Not much of anything else. We're pretty good to go. I mean, I could have named this one Other Map Island because it did have another map. But I don't see a point in that because we already have a map island from the original one. So we're going to go ahead and jump on in here, and we are going to go about our merry way. All right, off to another island. We are picking up. Let's go ahead and sit down. And we will go ahead and speed up time. So this island looks like it has a couple palm trees on it. At least 5 that I can see from here. Not exactly sure why that one is way off to the right-hand side like that, but so be it. No biggie. It is what it is. Mystery Island, we didn't even know this one existed until we got over here, so we will map this one out. When we get onto it, we'll go look at another island, click on our map, and we'll get a designation for this one, see what's on it. But we're not going to pick up any more axes. No more axes. I also found an axe around a campfire back on that last island, like I needed another one. I would suggest maybe keeping 2. I have 3, which is, 1 extra. It's kind of overkill. It's not like they really break. They go down by 1%. Maybe every time you sharpen them. Maybe. That's if you're using them all the time. The iron axes are definitely a good tool. I wish we could find some more knives. I would like a replacement knife just in case. I like having a backup in case, I jump in the water and die and can't get back to get my stuff or something like that. But other than that, you really don't need more than 2 of them. All right, so this one has a little teeny island off to the side. That's why that other palm tree's there. But looks like we've got at least 6 palms. Hopefully there's some coconuts. I would like to get some more coconut fluff to make more rope. That is about the one thing we are lacking. If we keep island hopping too much more, I'm either going to have to really condense down the inventory, or I'm going to have to put the sides back on and make this a 5x5 just to have room to store more crates. I also did another thing to help free up some storage space. I put a bunch of holders on the walls, and they're just randomly sitting there. There's a couple of them on the outside. There's a couple of them along the back, just to free up some space in the inventory, because they do take up a little bit of space and a little bit of weight. Not a big deal. I also hung up all the lanterns, or at least most of the lanterns. So I do have room to improve on the inventory in a pinch if we can't find any other way to make rope. And I just need to get something out of a box to put something else in there. I can always put some more holders up on the wall or hang some more lanterns or something. Very worst case scenario, I can build something on the boat. We could always do plank construction on the boat, which I've actually been kind of debating, especially if we're going to be heading off to another cluster. I might just rebuild the boat into a nice plank construction so that it's more of a permanent home. That is always a possibility. All right, nice little tiny bit of islands here. Nothing really spectacular. It looks like we've got a water barrel on the shore. I don't see any coconuts floating around, so that's not the best of sign. If there are any in the trees, I may end up taking down the trees to get the coconuts. I hate doing that, but unfortunately that is the only way to get them other than waiting for them to drop. And there were 10 coconuts in those 2 trees, at least 10 coconuts in those 2 trees. This is empty. That's no bueno. We have Seagull Rock. What do we have over here? A couple stones. Got a chest. Grab the chest real quick. There's another box over there. It's medium crate. More planks. Wonderful. Let's go take a look at this palm tree real quick. See what it's got in it. So it's got greenies. Nothing else on this little spur of land. We really don't need any more feathers at the moment. We're doing pretty good on the feathers. I think I have like 60 of them in storage. And a bunch of arrows already. So that's not a thing. I should. Okay, so that made this island N. That is now island M. We do have a shipwreck to go to. More turtles, another chest. Little baby turtle. See what's on the interior of the island. Got some banana palms. We have some hemp. We have tall grass. Palm fronds that we could get to, but we don't need. Kind of surprised there's not a papaya tree on this island. There's a young. Alright, so they're all green. They're no good to us. Don't see any coconuts on the ground. But the tall grass, we have more tall grass. That's kind of cool. And the hemp buds. So we will have to do a little bit of harvesting on this island. Before we do that though, I'm going to go ahead and hop on in here. I have 2 pieces of rope on me because I made one new long rope or strong rope, and I took one of the crates off and consolidated into the other ones. That's why we have 2 instead of just 1. 2 pieces of rope, always useful to have. This water's a little murky. We got 1 box here. I really should swim over the whole ship to see how many boxes are there before taking one back. It's not like I'm in a rush to dive or swim. I had plenty of breath. Hopefully it's a twofer and this is not a wasted effort. Okay, there's one there. So it is a twofer. Not a wasted effort. Makes me happy. All right. Let's grab our stuff. Bring the crate on over here. I do like keeping everything in one spot. All right, let's see what we got. Hey, look at that. Got another knife. Kind of makes sense since that other one was a map island. Not going to pick up the axe. We'll pick up the candles. And nothing in the little chest. Disappoint.exe. Break this bad boy down real quick. Okay, that is all of that I can carry. See, there's my 2 axes and my 2 sickles. Now, in an effort to conserve space, we'll go ahead and put this one up. And we'll hang that right off the bat. And like I said before, as you can see, I started hanging up a whole bunch of holders. They are conveniently placed on the wall, out of the way. Don't take up any storage space when they're attached like that. That's awesome. All right, so let's get the rest of these guys. So I got our planks. These guys may all be completely full. I did try and go through everything to fill everybody up. can make one more small piece of rope fluff. And then, like I said, I've got a whole bunch of lanterns and candles and other holders that I can always put up if we need to make more room. So that is that. Again with the greens. That's such a shame. Alright, so now we want to get the tall grass. Because this is not something you come across every day. And the other thing that I want to do is I want to make a box just for that. Because you can fit 30 tall grass in one of these crates. Other than that, I mean, it's, like I said, it takes up a lot of volume. Doesn't weigh very much, but the amount of space it takes up is significant. Now, the other really unfortunate thing is it blends in with the ground cover really well. So it's another concern of mine having the bushes here. Because it's kind of hard to see. Also doesn't help that it's getting dark. And that was a not so gentle reminder that also need to do the hemp while we're here. Right, there's another tall grass. That means we got 5. All right. There's actually a decent amount of hemp on this island, too. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 plants. Always that one bud on the inside that I could never get. That's another thing we need a permanent island for, so we can plant some hemp. Oh, can't even put hemp stems in there. Those are some full boxes. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and sleep. Sleep till sunrise and then probably sleep a little bit more on the bed. And sleep more on the bed, get the sun all the way up so that I can properly see. This goes really quick with the 140. Alright, we are good to go in that. Full sunlight. Should be able to see everything a little bit better. Definitely more tall grass. I have the hardest time seeing these buds, I really do. Alright, well we can at least make a little bit of hemp rope too. That's always a good thing. Young papaya tree. Doesn't do us any good. Sorry, Mr. Ficus. You were in the way. Alright, let's take a step back. Look for any more tall grass. There's some over there. Looks like another hemp. Alright, we got room for 2 more. We already have those on the ground. Just gotta find the rolls. Got another one here too. And another hemp. So 2 hemp. These tall grass rolls really blend in. Alright, so we're going to need another box. Because that is all we can fit in that one. Volume-wise, we do have some weight left on it, so well, that's good. Another crate. Medium crate. Good thing I was looking around. Alright. Raw hemp buds, raw hemp buds. Got more tall grass over here too. Alright, so one of the big problems is if we go back to Grass Island, we won't have any containers to keep it in. So we're definitely going to have to make another box. Probably going to have to make a couple. We're being perfectly honest. So let me go ahead and gather up all of these rolls. Because that other island is definitely going to have more than 30 of these. Because it had much more grass on it than this one did. Alright, looking for more hemp. Any more grass? I don't see any. Get as much sunlight in here as we can. Alright, don't see any more tall grass or hemp. So we should be pretty good on that. But let's go ahead and grab all the hemp stems that we have. Actually, grab that as well. Okay, so that's 4 hemp stems. Grab those. See, we have a lot of things we could actually hang up back here. Three more hemp stems. I mean, we can definitely organize a little bit better. Another hemp stem. And a couple pieces of rope worth of stuff. Alright, so let's see what we got. We got 8 pieces of rope. We can make one more of these as well. Alright, let's make a small rope. And we can automatically make a large rope with that. Okay, that's good. Hemp stems. Okay, grab that. All right. That gives us 5 pieces of rope, 2 pieces of fluff. All right, we need 9 short sticks. All right, 3 more boxes, and we are good to go. Bring this one on over here. Pick these guys up, put them away. Not too bad of a haul for this little island. Alright, I'm going to do a little bit more organizing, but that's going to be it for this episode, guys. Thanks again for all the love and support. You guys have been absolutely amazing. Thanks again. If you haven't already, please like the video if you enjoyed it. And, of course, please hit that subscribe. I know you want to. Doesn't cost you a thing. It means the world to me. Hit that notification. Get notified every time I post new content. And we're good live. Till next time, guys. Go find your own damn islands.